Only brand that actually broke Olive Young's server when they first launched. Let me just show you how much empties I have from them, because there's so many PDRN going on these days. And this is not just any other eye cream. Guaranteed to look fabulous. This is what I go for. Overall, treatment-wise, I think this one is the best that I've tried in the market. Where are my soul sisters? Let me hear ya flow, sister. Hello, my unicorns. How are you? Oh my goodness, it's been ages. I'm back. Welcome back to my channel, you guys. It is your favorite Unni, EuniUnni, and I'm so happy to see you. Now, I know that you guys are fellow skincare enthusiasts of K-beauty, and I know that you guys shop on global platforms that can deliver the Korean skincare products. You probably shop at Yes Style, Amazon, Style Korean, Olive Young Global, and all of these maybe different platforms or sites. Let me know in the comments below where you shop at. But with that said, Amazon is having a big spring sale, and it's their first biggest sale of the year. So I'm gonna give you some recommendations today, and yeah, make sure to jot it down on your little shopping list. All right, so first up, let's talk about HEVEBLUE. I know that I've talked about HEVEBLUE a lot of times. You've probably heard it from a lot of, K-beauty influencers these days. This is a brand that is quickly making its presence in the K-beauty scene. It's already like a cult favorite in Korea. I always introduce it this way. I feel like when I say this, a lot of people just get it, because Olive Young Korea, Olive Young Global is humongous, you guys. It's the #1 site when it comes to Koreans getting their skincare, their makeup, whatever it is. And they have so many different offlines too, right? We all know this by now. But imagine, this is the only brand that actually broke Olive Young's server when they first launched because of how much traffic they brought into this site. And Olive Young is a big ass corporate. They are ready. They probably have like the best technologies and IT and whatever, but they were not ready for this. Meaning that this is a brand that has a really strong fan base because their products are so good. Let me just show you how much empties I have from them, okay? I absolutely love their products. I feel like the gateway to HEVEBLUE though was the PDRN products. So these two are one of like the OG products from HEVEBLUE, and it does have PDRN, but it's not just any other PDRN, because there's so many PDRN going on these days, and it's definitely from the skin boosters, right? Redron and other skin boosters like Chanel injections. What they are is actually just a cocktail of really good ingredients for your skin. And we have all seen it. They do shot by shot, and you have like that embossed skin, with all the small bumps. They're actually injecting these amazing ingredients for your skin, including PDRN, which is from the salmon sperm DNA, right? And now in skincare products, we're actually using these ingredients as topical use in cosmetic products. And it's very, very popular, especially for its rejuvenating effect. There's so many PDRN these days. There's like PDRN from the rose or ginseng, but this PDRN is from salmon, like the booster itself. So the first one is HEVEBLUE Salmon Caring Centella Toner. Now, to know its worth, I want to highly recommend that you use it as a DIY sheet mask first. Usually with like watery toners like this, it's really good to try it that way so they can see faster results, because you want to know what it can deliver for you. And this one, not only does it have PDRN, but the main ingredients are Madecasosai, Centella, Asiatica, Heartleaf, Hutuenia cordata. So it's a cocktail of so many calming and rejuvenating agents that I feel like you will absolutely love. And when you use it with a toner pad, you will see its worth faster, and you will absolutely fall in love. I think this one is the gateway to HEVEBLUE. If you have to choose one product, try this one. And in my full-on routine when I'm using HEVEBLUE products, after the toner, I usually go in with the Ampoule or eye cream. But I like to go in with this Ampoule first because I feel like it has a lighter texture than the eye cream. This one is a new one. I haven't talked about it on my channel before, but let me just tell you how many bottles already that I've emptied, because the texture itself is perfect. And especially if you have acne prone skin or if you have pore concerns, you have to try this. I think there's a lot of products out there that focuses on blackheads, controlling sebum, and pore tightening, but it's really difficult to see the results through camera. But this one, it just has been doing wonders. And there's a specific way that the CEO, Tawan님, who's a really good friend of mine, she told me how to use this. Okay, she said make sure to get a cotton pad, soak it with toner, use it as a DIY sheet mask, and then on top, make sure to use a large amount of the ampoule and just spread it onto the cotton pad and let it be. When you want to do like a special care and you want to really target the pores and make them less visible, this is a great way to do it. And the texture, I feel like all skin types would absolutely love it because it has like a bouncy texture but no sticky finish. Very, very nice on the skin. It just glides on, and it has a lot of ingredients that I haven't seen in pore care serums or ampoules. It has Podo, which is grape, it has peptides, and it has red bean extracts. Now, red bean or red bean extracts, not many people may be familiar with that product in skincare products, but in Korea, it's used a lot for detoxing effect. Like for example, like red bean water is used a lot in diet waters and diet supplements as well. So yes, this is an ingredient that will help you to detoxify and unclog all the gunk. So I've been loving this one. I really want you guys to try it, especially during the spring sale. They're having up to 20% discount, which is higher than any other discount on Style Korean or other e-commerces. So yes, check it out. Okay, so after the serum, we're gonna go in with an eye cream. And this is not just any other eye cream. It's the same price as any other similar eye creams, but it has a built-in device. So this is a home facial care device for your eyes. You can use it for your laugh lines. I use it for my forehead, and you can use it for your necklines too. And this is such a great deal, you guys, because it has a built-in galvanic device. Isn't that crazy? And it has a beautiful texture too of the eye cream, which is not too oily nor too light. So I'm gonna actually add in clips where you can actually hear the vibration sound, and you can actually see it when I tested it in the waters. And I kid you not, I think you're gonna love this one because when I went to Pure Soul's opening, I just worked there for the whole day, like the first day. I wanted to kind of know what people are curious about. I wanted to know like the questions that the customers had. I wanted to know what everybody was buying too. And we sold out all the stock that we had on that day of this eye cream. I did recommend other products too for eye care, but I think a lot of people are like, the price of a built-in, device plus compared to other eye creams, that's very similar. So it was like a no-brainer. And I think the more you use it, you will absolutely love it. If you are like,
okay, Onni, I will check out HEVEBLUE. Let me see which one I like the best, or which one should I get?
If you are there, I would highly recommend the PDRN toner cream and then this eye cream right here. So moving on, after the eye cream, I am gonna go in with the salmon cream. Now, with the salmon cream, I have all the empties here. I think I've used about 9 bottles. And the reason is because it is so freaking good and I use it for my face and my body too. So, recently I went to Olive Young and I met a personal shopper from Olive Young that helped me to go shop. If you haven't seen the video yet, please click right here. Now, Sophie, she was so amazing, and there was another Olive Young manager, and she was the one who actually talked about HEVEBLUE, and she's like, okay, so I was like, please introduce me to a brand or products that you feel like I have to know. And she was like, oh my gosh, you have to try HEVEBLUE. And she also repeated that I have to use it as a DIY sheet mask with the toner, and then she said this.
진정 효과가 굉장히 탁월한 효과를 봐가지고 특히 팩도 하면 좋아요. 팩도. 근데 그게 페이셜 크림인데 그걸 바디 전체 다 사용 가능하고 그 모공 각화증이나 바디 트러블 있는 분들이 그 페이셜 크림 사용했을 때 진정 효과를 많이 봤던 크림이어가지고.
Yeah, so she recommended to use this cream if you have strawberry legs or if you have really dry skin, and I feel like it has made a huge of a difference. You saw my before picture, right, of my legs. I was so shocked. If I don't moisturize, it will look like that. It will just literally look cracky and stuff like that. And I think I really need to get in the habit of doing it a little bit more, but I feel like this one has been so helpful. Please try the cream on your face and of course on your body too, and let me know. So as the last step of the routine, I've been adding in a hydrogel mask. Now, Korean hydrogel collagen masks have actually taken the scene since 2024, since last year, right? I feel like there's so many different ones coming out. This one is really good, especially if you want to focus on pores, I feel like, or overall skin elasticity. It is from the same line as the Ampoule. So it does have peptides and red bean extracts as the main ingredients. I love that you can actually see, like with your own eyeballs, you can visibly see the extract of the red beans in the mask too. And hydrogel collagen masks are a bit more expensive compared to sheet masks, but they're much better for your skin because think of it as a jellified, a solidified ampoule that is turned into a mask like this. So you actually have one whole bottle of the ampoule into this one mask that's specially formulated for whatever reason. So this one is for tightening and firming your pores. And I absolutely love how my skin feels afterwards. Like your skin feels cooled, your skin feels calmed, and I just love the jelly-like soft, cold texture. So each time I use a hydrogel mask, I think I just feel so much happier and my skin just loves it. And as I mentioned before, please remember the order. So in a full-on routine, I would be using toner, and then I would be using the ampoule, and then I would be using the eye cream, and then I would be using the cream, and then the hydrogel collagen sheet mask. Usually before you use the collagen sheet mask, it's really good to use a toner and a cream. You want to make sure that you put on as much as nutrients as you need and then put on the sheet mask, because this you can leave it on for a longer period of time. So it does feel really good, and that glow that you can see afterwards is really worth it. All right guys, make sure to check out all the links in the description below. Go to the product page, check onto the little box thingamajiggy and get the extra 20% off on HEVEBLUE products, okay? All right guys, so let's move on to the next one. And the reason why you may have seen a little bit of difference is I'm actually using my iPhone camera now for the next one. Okay, so for the next one, this is actually the combination that I use when I know that I need to be guaranteed. I need that reassurance. I need to know 200% if my skin is gonna look good the next day. And it is first using the BENTON toner pad and then adding in the vitamin C serum. Now, first of all, this was chosen as my best of 2024 toner pad. It just makes sense. Like, honestly, there's so many good toner pads, but they're very, very similar, right? So at the end, it's kind of like preference of what you like or what gives you the best experience. But what is the one that is gonna, I was gonna say tickle your, I don't know, tickle your nipple, but that's not the face, right? That is gonna float your boat. That is gonna make you want to use it and just love that product. And this is something that I always go back to for that perfect night routine when I know that my skin needs to be guaranteed to look fabulous. This is what I go for. This is so good, you guys. It's juicy, it's humongous. The price point is always good. And a lot of Korean K-pop idol and celebrity artists praise it as the best base makeup product to give you that flawless skin. It's the #1 toner pad on naver.com, which is like Google of Korea. And your skin just feels hydrated and loved and calmed. And there's so many antioxidants here from the guava extracts as well. And it has one of my favorite ingredients, azulene, especially if you are a fellow skincare sensitivity girly, brother, sister, you're gonna love it because that is the ingredient that helps to really calm your skin fast. So I like to use this for all seasons, but for summer, it was a lifesaver in Sydney, by the way. But for night routine too, after you use this, use it as a DIY sheet mask. Afterwards, your skin is ready to drink up anything that you put on afterwards. That's why I like to go in with the vitamin serum. Now, this is one of the best vitamin C serums that I've tried. #1, it is so worth the price point. I feel like there's so many different vitamin C serums, right? From really high-end brands to, cheaper alternatives. But this one is very effective yet gentle and it won't break the bank. And I love the fact that till the last drop, it doesn't oxidize. Sometimes I feel like, when you have a product, especially a vitamin C product, and it oxidizes, it just, even if just a little bit, it starts turning into a different color, then you know that the effectiveness is going down with it. So this one is so worth it. It has waterless formula. It has airless pump. That's why sometimes it takes a little bit of energy to push it down, but I'll rather have that than for it to have the chance to become oxidized. Yes, so I love this one. It does have a rich texture though. It's like, oh, every time guaranteed of that glow. It does have that temporary kind of warmth, but that goes away in seconds, and it's kind of like helping your skin to absorb the ingredients in, you know what I'm saying, with the bit of heat and stuff like that. So this one is a no-brainer, and they're gonna have a huge discount for the spring sale, so make sure to check it out. So guava toner pad, you can get up to 50%, and then the vitamin C, you can get up to 40% with my code, so check it out. And please use them the night before together, and you will be guaranteed of that beautiful glowy skin the next morning. Yeah, this always just hits the spot. So yes, please do try this combination. All right, guys, so let's go to the next product. Now, I think these days, my biggest concern was actually pores. After Sydney, dude, I just feel like that was like the number one thing that kind of got to me, because I feel like, of course, I have sunspots, and that is kind of hard to just remove or to improve with just skincare products. You know, it's gonna take time with my vitamin C, with my retinols, and with other hyperpigmentation removal lasers and things like that. But pores is something that I can work with. Of course, there are treatments and things like that, but I feel like with pores, it's really important, number one, to unclog. Make sure to use a good cleanser and use sebaceous filament like masks or blackhead masks to remove. So I feel like that's the ultimate number one step. And number two is use a good ampoule, like the Podo one that I mentioned, right? The half blue one. This is also amazing. So find an ampoule that works for you, that helps to control sebum, and also that helps to tighten your pores too, just making it less visible and just kind of letting you forget that it's there. So now, when we talk about cleansing, I absolutely love this one. This one is from FATION. It is called a Nosca 9 Deep Pore Cleansing Foam. Now, let me tell you, FATION is actually a brand that is under a pharmaceutical company, 동아제약, which has been around for 90 plus years. All the, you know, like K-beauty pharmacy, you know, videos you see, you always see the specific ointments, right? Most of the ointments are from the Donga pharmaceutical company that made the cosmetic brand of FATION. So it's all like sister companies, and they are backed up with years of expertise and know-hows from the pharmaceutical companies. So with the warm weather coming up, if you are looking for the first step of unclogging, of removing sebaceous filaments and just getting rid of all the gunk with a cleanser, try this one. This one does have a very clean finish because it does thoroughly remove the impurities, all the gunk, dirt, makeup off. But at the same time, your skin doesn't feel too tight nor dry. So I absolutely love it, and I love this line too. Let me just tell you very lightly. So FATION is actually a very well-known brand, starting off with this line. If you think about acne care, you can think about number one acne care in Olive Young is FATION. So they have this line, which is the Trouble Serum line. So there's a very popular Korean YouTuber named EuniUnni. She calls herself the acne care ambassador, kind of. So she has dealt with acne and a lot of reoccurring acne, even till this day on, and she has created such good content that focuses on that. And I remember I got to know about FATION through her videos as well, and I actually heard her speak in one of the offline events at FATION. And let me tell you, she was like the few influencers that I saw. She can articulate whatever she wanted to say, and she was just there, and I just loved her. And I just felt the passion that she had for these products. But anyways, this is the number one products at Olive Young for acne care. And then FATION also has body acne line. So that is also number one at Olive Young too. Now, after that, they came out with this line because they know, FATION knows, after you have your breakouts, your acne, then they know that because of the excessive sebum, you will also have pore concerns as well, and even maybe saggy pores that are more visible because of the previous acne concerns that you had. So for the next runner-up, they launched this line right here that focuses on pore care. Anyways, the cleanser is from this line. I love the stretchy texture that it has. It's just really fun to play with. It's just gentle enough for me to use every single day as someone that has combination skin, oily T-zone. So in the morning time, I would just use it on my T-zone sometimes when I feel like I don't need to use the whole cleanser for the other areas. So if you are like, oh my gosh, I'm searching for a good cleanser, especially like I have combination skin or I want something that focuses on my pores, and it is during the Amazon spring sale, so do check it out. This is a newly launched product. I do believe they have it on Amazon and Yes Style. I think I saw it up there. So yes, do check it out. All right, so for the next one, I wanted to introduce you to hair care products. These are also on Amazon and they are at Olive Young Global. You can buy them online, offline, if you're in Korea as well, for my unicorns in Korea. This is something that I have been using. So the only shampoo that I use is actually the 107 shampoo that I absolutely adore. And then I love this one. This is the MODAMODA Zero Damage Repair Shampoo. And I absolutely love their treatment as well. Recently, I saw a review that this is the best too for the Olaplex #3 like treatment. I honestly think this is so much better and the price point is so much better. I was very disappointed because this I saw everywhere before and I saw great reviews, but honestly, you can just feel right off the bat if you like this one has better price point and it's so much more effective. So this orange line from MODAMODA, it has polyphenol complex that really repairs and replenishes hair fast. So a lot of other shampoos or treatments compared to those, which makes your hair feel softer just for that very moment or when you do use it. So once again, it's a temporary thing after you wash your hair. But MODAMODA's technology acts as a binder with keratin so that they use their bonding technology by wrapping each strand to repair breakage and split ends. So not only is it making your hair feel softer, but fundamentally it's making your hair healthier in the long run. And I feel like especially the treatment is so much better than a lot of the different ones, K-beauty ones out there in the market. Let me show you a TikTok clip that I saw from EuniUnni's channel.
동생들, 햇빛에도 머리카락이 손상되는 거 알아? 올영에서 트리트먼트 뭐 사야 되는지 바로 알려줄게. 미장센, 언어브, 모다모다 이렇게 세 제품을 가져왔고 연구원에 있는 비싼 기기들로 측정해봤어. 첫 번째로 손상모 개선 테스트. 잇모를 직접 잘라서 테스트해봤어. 개선율을 보면 언어브와 미장센은 거의 비슷하게 개선됐네. 와, 모다모다가 1회 사용, 7회 사용 모두 1을 차지했는데 7회 사용 후에는 확실히 눈에 띄게 개선됐어. 다음은 인장 강도 테스트. 모다모다를 사용한 인조모가 압도적으로 튼튼해졌네. 마지막으로 정전기 테스트. 세 제품 모두 정전기를 잘 잡아주는데 그 중에서도 모다모다가 가장 적게 일어나네. 실험 결과 올리브영 트리트먼트 1위는 모다모다 제로 렌지 트리트먼트.
So even comparison with the Bijangsen one, which is under Amore Pacific Company, and the Onobu one, which recently is becoming really popular, this one has won. It had better results compared to those treatments. And I think you can really feel it when you use it. Overall, treatment-wise, I think this one is the best that I've tried in the market. And I'm not sure if they're gonna have a promotion for spring sale, but I will leave the link in the description below. And one more thing. So, hold on, I have to go get the shampoo. Okay, so this is a shampoo, and I don't have graying hair yet, so I don't use this, but Derek oppa, my emo, my dad, and my sister-in-law, they all use this and they absolutely love it. If you have graying hair, I think this is something that you definitely want to think about, especially if you are someone like that has very sensitive scalp and you find that dyeing your hair or coloring your hair so often is very annoying or tedious or even too aggressive or too much for your scalp, like health and things like that. If it irritates your scalp, this is something definitely look at. I actually made a TikTok video on this because I wanted my unicorns who has graying hair to definitely check it out. I will actually cue it right here. Let's go. Take a moment to look at the before and after. I literally got the most DMs and cacao messages ever in my life. These are photos from my friends and family praising how good this coloring shampoo is. This shampoo harnesses the power of polyphenol instead of synthetic color dyes to darken graying hair. With their own advanced K-beauty technology, simply think of it as bananas browning naturally with polyphenol. And the how-to is super duper simple. You just use it as your shampoo, leave in the bubbles for about 3 to 5 minutes, and then rinse it off. I know that a lot of my friends and family members in their 40s and 70s absolutely love the shampoo. They cannot live without it now. And a lot of my younger friends in their 30s and even 20s are having concerns of premature graying hair, including my husband Derek. This is also a really good product to check out, especially if you don't like the hassle of coloring your hair very often, or because of the synthetic color dyes, your scalp gets irritated every time. My husband Derek actually buys this at Olive Young offline stores in Korea, but globally globally, they do have it on Amazon US, so please do check it out. Just type in MODAMODA Zero Gray Black Shampoo. Hope that was helpful. So for my unicorns that have similar concerns, you guys can check it out. Once again, I'm not sure if it's gonna have a sale or not, but we'll see. We'll see on 25th. I'll link the product page in the description below. All right, guys, thank you guys so much for hanging out with me. I hope that this was helpful. I hope that you can get the products that you wrote on the shopping list with a really good deal. So I will try to link all the details in the description below, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Love you guys. Bye-bye. There goes my earring.